Oh hey, so I accidentally deleted the Watching the Greengrass Grow Grass Greengrass Duck 309 YouTube channel, and then not too long after, the Quack YouTube channel got hacked, and I don't think I can get either of them back without this video going viral, so I really need some help, please. So I was originally working on a replacement channel after I accidentally deleted the Watching the Greengrass Grow Grass Greengrass Duck 309 YouTube channel. I had the entire Bully playthrough besides one episode re-uploaded, and I had spent a good amount of time working on the layout for the video you're currently watching. However, this replacement channel and the Google Docs for all my videos were under the email. Bro, the hacker literally just fucking opened something right before my very eyes. This fucking msteampingu4.com/adlauncher.content. It keeps opening. It just opened before my very eyes. This motherfucker will not stop opening this shit. He loves MS Teams. Who you talking to 24/7, bro? I shit you not, I was just trying to make my return to YouTube after nearly a year-long hiatus. I was just trying to drop the Lego Batman on the PS2 playthrough, and the truth is, I fucked everything up. And I don't think I can fix this by myself, and I really need some help, please. I will now begin unpacking all of the lore. Today's agenda will consist of what happened to the Watching the Greengrass Grow Grass Greengrass Duck 309 YouTube channel, the future of the Watching the Greengrass Grow Grass Greengrass Duck 309 YouTube channel, what happened to the Quack channel, the future of the Quack channel, my current goals and where you can find me. I'll probably beg for a little help after that, and we probably won't have time for number 7, but I'll double check with the higher ups and see if we can squeeze it in. So the Watching the Greengrass Grow Grass Greengrass Duck 309 YouTube channel is actually really cooked. And, you know, the Quack channel, it was hacked. I could probably recover that if I go through freaking Google support limbo, but I actually don't think I can recover this one without help. For those of you who don't know, this was my second channel where I was building a massive library of uncut full game playthroughs. So the email that was on this YouTube channel when I first made it in 2019, it was a special type of email. It was linked with a domain through Google Workspace. It basically just had a fancy you know, instead of at gmail.com, it was at quack.tv because I thought it freaking sounded cool, you know? I didn't own any quack.tv website. There's never been a Quack website. I just thought it sounded cool, and I thought I was a hot shot for having a hot shot email, you know? And so this email for the Watching the Greengrass Grow Grass Greengrass Duck 309 YouTube channel, it wasn't this bar for bar. I'm just going to put a random word before it, you know? It was bananas at quack.tv. That's what we'll be calling it. That was the email, bananas at quack.tv, okay? Fast forward however many years, I eventually stopped paying for this hotshot email because I don't use it. I don't need it, you know? Fast forward however many years, just up until a few months ago, I was planning to make a comeback. And I had the idea, dude, would it not be the sickest thing ever if I did like a 12 days of Christmas, and then on Christmas, I upload like a 15-hour video or like a 10-hour video, something crazy, you know? So this is the idea I had. However, you need to be granted special permission to upload unlimited length videos. It's not a feature they just hand out like that. I don't know how hard it is to get granted this access, you know, because we've definitely seen on YouTube long ass videos, 30-hour videos, even longer. So I know you can do it. However, when I tried a little while back, I did get cooked on this channel for like going over the upload limit or whatever the fuck, you know? So here's where we ran into a problem. I needed to contact Google support. That was the fucking problem. That's the nightmare of it all. I ran into a situation where I needed help from Google support, and after that, it was just over. I guess the issue I was having couldn't be resolved over support chat, so I was trying to contact YouTube via email. However, now here it is. Here's the actual issue. Since I stopped paying for this fancy email, since I stopped paying for this domain, so when I would try to go to my Gmail, I'm going to call it a Google account. I'm not going to call it an email anymore, because this Google account lost all email functionality because I was trying to check the email for a subscription that I wasn't paying for anymore. So it didn't let me check my email. It would say like it was unauthorized or like whatever because I stopped paying for the domain subscription. So I was trying to change the email of the Watching the Greengrass Grow Grass Greengrass Duck 309 YouTube channel to an email to a Google account that I could actually check my fucking email on and actually contact Google support on. However, I was struggling to change the email because they kept sending a verification code to an email I could not fucking check. I went onto this Google Workspace to try and resolve it there. I accumulated $80 of debt. That's my bad. I paid for that shit. And then I'm just thinking of it now. If I were able to enable the subscription again. Maybe that would have been a better resolution. However, I didn't fucking think of that at the time, and I was just trying to remove the domain from that Google account, and I accidentally deleted the entire fucking Google account. I don't know why I was able to delete the entire Google account from Google Workspace. It was really fucking weird, and now I very well could be stupid. I very well could be. Don't get me wrong. However, I was very much so under the impression that I was not deleting my entire Google account, and I was just trying to remove the domain, and I did remove the domain off the face of the fucking earth, along with the Google account. I dragged it with it. It was like tied around the ankles. Yo, this shit pops up. Dude, I don't know what... This is a new one now. Like, before, it would just be that first image that was popping up, but now these little ones are popping up. And I just really don't know what's happening, guys. I really don't know what's happening. So yeah, I deleted the entire Google account, and then the next issue I ran into was trying to recover this account. It became an issue because, and understandably so, you know, this part is completely fair. Google refused to help me because they wouldn't discuss the business of another email while I was on a different account, and that's completely fair. However, I was trying to seek out solutions, and I kept responding, and I could be stubborn, but I personally came to the conclusion that this is never going to fucking be resolved in this email thread, and I'd rather never have my channel ever again than send another email to this Google support worker. I apologize, I mean no disrespect, I don't think it was working out. It was me, honestly. It was my bad. It wasn't working out. But, like, I have to show you what this dude sent me. No, I don't have the email. I don't think I have a picture of the email, like, bar for bar. Do I? Oh my god, I do. Yes, thank fucking god. It is the craziest shit I've ever seen in my life. So, we had gone back and forth a few times, but it was when I received this email that I was like, oh, I'm not getting this channel back unless I make a viral YouTube video where Google just blesses me up. We went back and forth. They were sending me a few email recovery threads, and they weren't working because every time I tried to recover that email and sign into that account, I would get a pop-up saying like it was unauthorized, contact your domain admin for support. And there's no fucking domain admin, you know, like, this isn't a real website. I thought quack.tv sounded cool when I was 18, 6 years ago, so I added it. There is no domain, there's no one to talk to. I believe my friend looked, and quack.tv was like some fucking Chinese website, not affiliated with me at all. There's no one to contact. I don't know who to contact, man. Like, I don't know what you want from me, I really don't. And so that was the problem. They just kept sending me recovery links, and I kept being told to contact the domain admin. I even went Ryuki Tenkai, and it didn't fucking work, bro. So yeah, I tell this Google employee, yeah, it's not gonna work out. And then they go, please try to contact the domain using this link. And we very well might not be on the same page, and this just completely might be my bad for not understanding. But this dude sent me the link. The link that is listed here was for quackcom.com. Now, brother, I have no freaking idea what this is. I saw this, and I was freaking laughing so hard, because I could not believe they sent me this. But then I was like, then it all of a sudden wasn't that funny when I realized, like, oh, this is, like, actually freaking useless to my cause, and I'm probably not getting any help if this is what I was sent, you know? So it's still pretty funny, but this is what I was working with. Quackcom.com. Quackcom.com. Now, if you need me to, like, reiterate and just say it bar for bar, like, quackcom.com has nothing to freaking do with my existence ever, to my knowledge. So, so for me to be sent this and be told, it's crazy. So that's the issue at hand. That channel, I've been so anxious just because it feels like a ticking time bomb, and I didn't know when I run out of time and when it wouldn't be able to be recovered anymore. And there's hundreds of videos on this channel, over 300 I believe, so many, 30, 40, 50, 60 minutes plus. Let's move on to the future of the Watching the Green Grass Grow Grass Green Grass Duck 309 YouTube channel. So like I mentioned, I was starting to prepare for a Christmas comeback. The last video I posted on this channel was Christmas 2024. I left on not a great note. I wasn't doing the best, and I wanted to take some time for myself and kind of figure some stuff out. I would like to inform everyone that I have figured stuff out, and I'm doing great. but it looks so horrible because I left on like such a bad note. I was doing horribly, definitely like at an all-time low or very close to it. And then I freaking delete the channel and then my main channel gets hacked. But like, it's not like that. Ever since around April, early May, I've been thriving and doing fantastic for the first time in so freaking long. And I was so excited to come back and start playing Lego Batman, pick up on some of the other series. I wanted to maybe start Tropical Freeze. I got a brand new PS2 HDMI converter and it looks so much better. I was so bummed out because I was going to use the shitty widescreen one, but I got a really sick one for not that much. It was only 30 bucks. You see, bro, I was just trying to come back and play some freaking Lego Batman, and I accidentally deleted my channel. And then I made a replacement channel in a situation where I wasn't able to get this channel back, but that channel was under the same email as the Quack channel. It was under his wing, if you will. And so that shit got deleted, and I apologize, but I'm not uploading 32 episodes of Bully for the third time. So Google support, por favor, if you could please bring this channel back, it would mean a lot to me. I didn't realize that we actually had something cooking here until I deleted the channel. You know, it was always like my low effort shitpost channel, but the main idea behind it was to build a massive library of uncut gameplay, and I've started working an NPC job earlier this year, and getting out the house after not leaving the house for years has helped a lot, and I'm feeling a lot better, and I'm working very hard, and I was really excited to come back to this channel with this work ethic that I've never really had before. And I was excited to, because you know, it can still be like uncut gameplay, but it doesn't necessarily have to be low effort, you know. I think I would use the lack of editing to kind of justify putting less effort in other parts. Just because it's uncut gameplay doesn't mean I have to be lazy or put in less effort. There's always so much shit to do, and I was really excited to come back and start working hard, but I accidentally deleted it. So Google, if you could please restore that channel, that would be greatly appreciated. If anyone watching could please leave a like, comment, and subscribe. It helps a lot for the algorithm, and it'll really get this video cooking. I think like leave a timestamp as well. I think YouTube eats up timestamps, because then people go in the comments and they're clicking on timestamps and shit. I don't know, but I really need help, please. I don't think I could do it without you. Any help will be greatly appreciated. I really want to come back and start making contact. I really want to come back and start wearing contact lenses. I hate to break it to you, I probably wouldn't come back if I had to wear contact lenses. I kind of suck at putting them in. Moving on to what happened to the Quack channel. Like I said, it was a bad look. I left on this bad note last year. All of a sudden, around a year later, one channel gets deleted. One is streaming freaking Russian cryptocurrency a few weeks later. It looks like a publicity stunt, but it's really bad timing, and I'm just really stupid. That's what it comes down to. Now this one's my bad. This one's on me. I personally apologize for putting you guys through another freaking crypto live stream. I can't lie though, I kind of had motion in that bitch. Yo, people were sending me it. I was like, yo, I got 2K heads in here. Someone said it peaked at like 30K. I was like, damn, I did not have motion like that still. But yeah, it's no big deal. I guess we just kind of have motion. It was advertising some freaking Ripple coin or something. My friend Iza had me laughing, bro. It was such a serious situation, you know, like my channel got hacked. And he's like, bro, I'm all in on Ripple. I can't believe I missed the live stream. He had me laughing. Fortunately, this is the second time this has happened, and I think I have secured everything outside of that email. I wasn't able to get it back. Bro. Alright, so let me tell you what happened before. I was just about to tell you a funny part. Let me tell you what happened. So, I get sent an email to my business email. Basically, I got freaking got. I'm stupid. This guy basically sent me a fake DMCA claim email. He was using big words, bro. It was scaring me. He was like, we found that this content falls under perjury for the authorized user. Travis, it was something. Travis something. You're freaking pussy, Travis. And then it was like, oh yeah, click this. Ooh, I just tripped over my PC wire. Dude, I actually would have never made this freaking video. I procrastinated for so long, and then if I tripped over my PC wire 26 minutes in, actually freaking blowing up my house. Okay, I'm gonna stay on this side of the PC wire. Where was I? Travis, you're a pussy if you're listening. But yeah, I had a link, and then it was like, oh yeah, here's the blah 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 blah. I assumed what I gathered was if I click this link, it's going to bring me to a video player that shows the highlighted portion that is copyrighted, that is being discussed. And then there was like 2 more sentences after it. It was basically like, oh, you're like required to take this down, like this falls under, you're required by the law, this is perjury, like you have to take this down, like you're required in 48 hours to get back to us, blah blah blah, a whole bunch of bullshit. And I click on it and it brings me to like a legit DMCA website. I think nothing of it. I was so curious, dude. He was using big words. He got me a little anxious. I was like, oh shit, like what could this possibly fucking be? Like I was trying to think. And then basically he got me. I fucking clicked the link and downloaded something. I couldn't view it on the site. Of course I had to download something. I download it and it opens a video player that doesn't play. And all of a sudden I'm logged out of my email. So strange. But yeah, he did a really good one, bro. He got me. Can't lie. I clicked the link and downloaded it. That will indeed get you hacked 9 out of 10 times. That's my bad. Bro, this guy was such a freaking little ass as well. Me and this motherfucker were going back and forth. We were scrapping for like 30 minutes, actually just changing the password on each other over and over and over. This motherfucker loves the sign in without a password option. That's one of his favorite options ever. I think he spends his entire weekend just clicking this button sometimes because he loved clicking that button that one night, and he just kept adding his dumbass UK phone number to it over and over and over. And I think this guy, he must have been cheating. I think we're gonna have to report him, and we're gonna have to get his account looked at, because I think he had to be cheating and using a macro of some sort. This motherfucker kept logging me out way faster than I could ever dream of logging him out, and I couldn't win. And it got to the point where I had been doing this for like 30 minutes, and I was like, I'm good, bro. Honestly, I wrote, I responded to the email after I clicked the link, downloaded something, and then the video didn't play. I believe I responded to the email with "shut up," and then for some reason it's on my end too. That last word is blurred. I can't see it, but I can't imagine I called him something very nice. And so yeah, after losing the email recovery battle, I was pretty anxious, and I tried to open up a notepad and apologize for calling this guy a mean name. And I was like, you got me good, bro. Hats off, bro. You got me. I clicked the link and downloaded it. You're a G. My bad for being disrespectful, bro. Can I please have my account back? And he didn't give it back, and he keeps opening MS Teams, and I freaking had enough. You're a ass motherfucking bag. Fuck you, Travis. Freaking I'll scream it from the rooftops now, because you keep opening MS Teams. I've had enough. I tried to be respectful that first night, but you keep sitting here all day opening MS Teams, and I've had enough. I don't even know who you're talking to, bro. So yeah, that's what happened to the Quack channel. The future of the Quack channel, I don't know, bro. The ball's low-key in Travis Scott's court. I shit you not, this Travis guy, he opened up a notepad on my computer. He was like, don't you open up that goose juice. Don't you let out that oozy ooze. He was low-key like that. So yeah, the future of the Quack channel, I don't know. Could I please have help with this too? Can you please pack Travis's bags and evict him from my email? That would be greatly appreciated, because that was my main email that I was using for a lot of shit, including my NPC job. Travis, if you could please not message my boss and call her any slurs, that would be greatly appreciated. Thank you. But yeah, Google, I need some assistance with this. He just opened MS Teams, bro. Who are you talking to, man? What are you opening MS Teams for? That's like the 3rd, 4th time this video. My current goals and where you can find me. So when I hit one of my all-time lows around the end of last year, I magically ended up on this Osu arc. Osu's a rhythm game with primarily a bunch of Japanese songs, where you click the circles, but it's one of the rhythm games I played along with Guitar Hero. I had grinded Guitar Hero for the entirety of 2024 and the year prior. I spent the entire year grinding through the Fire and Flames. The ratios were the amount of time I had left on this grind and my mental tenacity, it wasn't going to work out. Like, it literally was not going to work out. The truth was, I just needed so much more time and so much more practice. I just was not ready to put a song of that caliber together, and I wasn't putting together note streaks like that and playing on a comfortable level, and I didn't have those fundamentals. I just needed more time, and that's okay. But at the time, after I worked so hard for months and months and months, hours every single day, the reality of me not even being close to my goal was devastating, and it contributed to me reaching one of my low points. After baby raging and breaking my guitars, I eventually ended up back on Osu. I played Osu all throughout high school. I loved that shit. However, I stopped playing. Over the years, I got washed. Pretty natural stuff. I never really spent the time to de-rust. And so I kind of came to the conclusion that I would never be good at the game again, and I would never be able to pass the skill level I once had. But I ended up on this crazy Osu arc. I came back, I set my first top play for the first time in 7 years, since 2018. I was what, 17? Damn, that shit really powered off while I was talking. I came back, set my new Osu top play, made a documentary about it on this, on what used to be the anime channel, but it is now just an Osu channel, I've decided. I made a bunch of really quality videos that I'm really happy with there. I also made some really high quality shorts, and it meant the world to me. It's crazy that it's almost been a year since then, but I was able to come back, pass my old skill level, peak way higher than I ever could have imagined, and now I'm pushing for freaking heights. Like, I've been working so hard, taking this so seriously, almost every single day for a year now, and I'm really going to shake up the Osu community. I can guarantee that. I have so much content planned, and you're going to be seeing some of the best scores in the game from me. I can guarantee it. I'm going to keep working hard to make sure this is all bark, no bite. To make sure... Wait, no, you want to bite. I'm trying to start biting more. I've been like... I've just been barking like a little chihuahua, low-key, just yapping and yapping, you know? My dog's eyeballing me. She did not like that one. Her ear just twitched. She did not fuck with that one. So this was my November-ish 2024. Up until around April of this year, I ended up on Clone Hero / Guitar Hero again. This was my first time playing in like 6 months after skill pushing super hard in Osu for 6 months straight. I came back to Guitar Hero, and I actually couldn't believe how much I've improved and how much I've been improving and how much potential I'm seeing. And fast forward to now, like almost 6 months later, I've still been practicing both games, and I really just can't believe how good I'm getting at both games. I already said it for Osu, but like, I hadn't mentioned CH yet, you know? I'm going to shake up both communities. I'm going to make some of the best content that both communities have ever seen. I'm going to drop some of the best scores both communities have ever seen. I just need to keep practicing, and I'm going to keep working hard and trying my best. But I want you to know that I'm having so much fun without the realization that these are my passions and my favorite hobbies. I don't think I would be here, whether that's on a bigger scale or just on YouTube at the very least. I can't tell you for sure. This fire being ignited in me, it's been so exciting, and like I said, I can't even believe it's been a year. I've just been working so hard. So yeah, I just like playing rhythm games. This is my new Guitar Hero / Clone Hero channel. I'm trying to build it up because I've been streaming Guitar Hero / Clone Hero on Twitch, twitch.tv/quackxx. And I'll probably just stream CH there for now. But yeah, I'd like to build the streams up, get some CH content going. And the one video I dropped on this channel, Juice, it was just like a nicely edited stream highlights video. I think that's my best released content to date. So if you could check that out, I would greatly appreciate it. I worked very hard on it. It's just like highlights. And I'm working on the sequel to that. Bro, it's been in the works for 4 months, not because it's taking that long to edit, just because I'm fucking procrastinating. But yeah, when that drops, like, that will be my new best video, I guarantee. The first 2-3 minutes of that video is the best content I've ever edited, I can guarantee it. So please be on the lookout for that. So to wrap it up, I guess my current goals are, it's all personal stuff. I have scores on Osu that I've wanted to get that I never dreamed I would be capable of getting from when I was a little freaking jit, like 16, and now practicing towards those scores and then being able to push past those scores. That just means the world to me. And it's the same thing with Guitar Hero / Clone Hero. I'm going to keep working towards that, and I'm going to keep making content I'm passionate about in regards to that stuff along the way. What is this, bruh? Suspect phishing site. Like, what is this guy doing, bruh? Stop opening shit. Bro, he opened it one time and he was like, fucking with me, it's like many doses of Vilcerosis. And a fire's recently been ignited again for the Watching the Greengrass, Growgrass, Greengrass Duck 309 YouTube channel. I want to keep adding on to this library of uncut full game playthroughs. I've got the PS2 set up, I've got the new HDMI converter. It's a project I'm still passionate about. I just don't think I could continue this project unless I was able to access my old channel, because a big chunk of what makes that channel what it is having such a big library available, having the variety, having stuff to rewatch, you know? I don't think I can start from scratch on that and re-upload that. And I have all the videos backed up, but finding the thumbnails, when I was doing the Operation Restoration, I was trying to keep it true to what it was, you know, keep the same thumbnails, same descriptions, blah, blah, blah. But it's hard to keep track of that over hundreds of videos. So any help would be greatly appreciated. Please leave a comment, please leave a like, please ping someone, I don't know. We gotta get the motion going. I'll try to start streaming more to get the motion going and advertise this video. I can't do it without you guys. I really need the help, please. I really want to come back and play Lego Batman. And I was gonna start playing Schedule 1, bro. Oh my god, we're gonna start a Schedule 1 series. Oh my god, it's gonna be so freaking gas. I also want to play... I'll just leave it at that. I'll just leave it there for now. Oh my god, the new SpongeBob game. That's coming out in a week. We're also gonna be recording that. Okay, those are my only spoilers. I'm gonna start recording now, and I'll be prepping for a 12 Days of Christmas return. I'm hoping I can get the channel sorted out by then. It's not looking like we have time for number 7, so I'm gonna have to dip out. Ooh, just check my watch. It's looking like we're short on time. Gonna have to dip, not gonna be able to cover that last topic. That's my bad. I'm gonna catch you guys though. It was good chilling. Yeah, I'm gonna go probably just close MS Teams for the next 8 hours. I don't know. Thank you guys. Have a good one. Okay, bye.